Hello, this is Sofia Martinez with Awaken Your Soul Coaching. Today I wanted to talk about what are you conforming or complying to. In this journey of transformation, in the journey of following your heart, there's going to be a moment and many moments in your life that fear is going to come up. And I have found two things throughout my journey. One is that fear is my friend because, in a way, it's informing me. Fear, our emotions, and I love speaking about emotions because your emotion is your resource. It's a resource for you that informs you about yourself. And so, fear, it's coming up to inform you about something that you want and perhaps you don't feel worthy, you don't feel that it's possible for you, you don't feel you have the skills or the talents, and it feels so big. It's just like looking at the Aconcagua in Argentina or the Mount Everest and seeing like, I don't have the skills, I don't have the strength in my body, the skills, I wouldn't even know how to start to climb that mountain. And so that's what fear is. In a way, it's bringing this information that it's bringing to you. So what we tend to do is to run away from it, shush it, numb it, multiple ways. It could be even working harder. It could be, sometimes doing something else, procrastinating. Well, there's many ways we can numb our emotions. And so the key here is turning around, and this piece, this practice that I share about turning around and coming home to yourself and really diving deep into listening to what is this emotion bringing you? What is it telling you? What is informing you? What am I resisting is a really good question to begin. But the importance of feeling your emotion, because your emotion is just like the wave in the ocean. It's just informing you. It's just informing the wholeness of who you are, the whole web of your life, the whole design of your life. And so to share a little bit of my journey here into the question that I wanted to bring forward is, what are you conforming? What are you complying to in your life? For the longest time, I wanted to bring my own business forward, and it started as a Reiki business, doing energy healing, doing readings as well, energetic readings for people. And I two things happened, and there were the constant messages that in a way kept me stuck and kept me small and blocked, and not giving my 100%. And those messages were, one, that I would get the message growing up that I wasn't really a good student, I wasn't good in math, and so I believed that. And so there was still at play in the background of my mind, of my being, that I couldn't have my own business because I wasn't good in school. I wasn't good at things in school or in numbers and so on. And to have a business, I have to be good in numbers. So that was my radio broadcasting in the background of my mind. But let me tell you that when I finished high school and then I went into culinary arts, and which I use a lot of math there. And then after that, I also decided to get into hotel management, events, and so on. And I discovered my love for numbers, and I discovered I was really good at it. But it took the strength within myself. It took my strength of heart to choose something different. I knew there was a way that I could comply with that messaging that I heard from teachers, from my mother, from how my family view me, or choose something different. and connect with myself and connect with my love to what excited me and ultimately what I also wanted. And in that journey of following your heart, there's going to be things that you're not going to feel excited about, and there's going to be things that you feel excited about, and all is part of the journey. And so, um, what are the messages? What are the things that you continuously are telling yourself to make you comply and stay in a position of comply and conformity? Um, And so something else to share here, there's a lot of times there's a paradigm or a mandate in the family or in a culture, you know, like women are not supposed to do this, or because, you know, the dreams of your parents, they couldn't live those dreams, then they pass on that, in a way, that energy to you, and it's passed on through generations and generations. And in my case, both of my parents, they follow the heart. My dad in the restaurant business, and he has love for food. He has always had love for food, and you know, I love love for food, love for nutrition, for sustainability, for culture, for the earth, and to that and nourishing the soul, nourishing the body, nourishing people. And that's ultimately too what called me to study culinary arts. And then, you know, my journey took me, now I nourish the soul and the spirit and the heart of people by supporting them in their journey of following their heart. But my gift here and what I'm bringing into the world is not casual is not, that's not a word in English, that's Spanish. It's not just by chance, because there was this message in my family that you couldn't follow your heart, that if you follow your heart, you wouldn't be able to have a good life or make money, or, you know, you had to work hard and life is hard and you had to do other things to make money. And so, look, my voice is, is shifting here clearly. And so maybe some of you feel resonating with what I'm sharing in this moment. And so the message when I started my own business with, you know, with Reiki, with holistic nutrition and meditation and sound healing and so on. And I started channeling for people and reading their energy and so on. The message of my family, and specifically my mom, because she had this dream of and the study of following her own dreams of being, she studied dance therapy, and for XYZ reasons she believed she couldn't do it and accomplish it and reach that goal. And so that was the message that I kept having in my life. Every time I would share something about my own process in my bringing my own heart into the world, my own journey, she would say that's really hard, and just negative until after negative after negative. And at the beginning of my process, I would get super upset. I would get really, really sad. The, the anger was created setting my own boundary, but also it was informing me at a deep sadness, because part two of my calling is to support people and encourage people and empower people and motivate people and inspire people and tell them, yes, you can. If that desire is within you, there's a reason for it. The desire is within you, there's a way forward. And if the desire is within you, because it already is, that way already exists in the field of existence. You just need to find that way to bring it forward into the world. And that takes time, because there's a process to it of you moving through your fears, channeling those fears into inspiration and empowerment, and also clearing all the paradigms, all the limiting beliefs that says that you are not worthy of that dream. And so that's a process that I have been doing and will continue to do forevermore, because this process of life of continuously clearing and evolving is for forevermore. Even when I'm no longer Sofia Martinez del Campo, my soul will continue to evolve, because life con- expands forevermore into infinite. And so this process of transformation, this process of evolution, of human evolution, of heart evolution, of dream evolution, doesn't end. And so know that every time you follow the calling of your heart and you follow your dreams, you will encounter yourself with challenge. And that challenge is your opportunity to, and is there for you to crack yourself open. Joanna Macy says the heart that cracks open can hold the entire universe, and it's for that. The challenge and those moments of cracking or heartache or disappointment are there to open the potential within yourself, so you can move through those limiting beliefs, those paradigms within yourself, to say yes, to believe that you are worthy of your dream, and that the calling of your heart is here for its unfolding. And also the calling of your heart is going to be calling you for the whole of your life, the rest of your life. Because that's what the heart does. It calls you to your greater love, to the great love in you that exists, the love that exists in you. And so it will always call you and be calling you. It's forever, forever calling you. And so that calling will transform and evolve with you as you evolve. So there's also no destination. The destination is moment to moment. And so coming back to what what is a belief, what is the belief that is keeping you in conformity, that is keeping you in compliance. Usually it's around worthiness, it's around the loss of love somehow, the loss of connection to love. And so that's why the practice of connecting to the power of love within you is so powerful. And so just to let you know that the way forward, and coming back to my personal story of how my mother used to tell me, that's hard, that's difficult, and there's a way where I started to understand that what she was telling me, it wasn't because she didn't believe in me, it was because of her own experience. She couldn't live her dream. And so her way of loving me and protecting me was to tell me, don't follow your dream, that it's really hard and challenging and difficult, and you're going to find heartache. In a way, that was the translation. When I could find that translation, I could find the love, and therefore I could find also my own inner stability, my own inner empowerment. Because in a way, I asked myself, do I want to comply? Do I want to conform? Or do I want to move forward in this journey of the calling of my heart? And knowing that there will be heartache, knowing that there will be challenge and difficulty, that it won't be easy, because if it was easy, it would be already done. And is it worth it? Am I worth it? Is my dream worth it? Is the calling of my heart worth it? And living and following my heart? Yes, 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 and yes. Because the calling of my heart is a way of living, and ultimately it's not the destination or the goal. It's discovering myself in love through the process, discovering my potential, who I am, and what I want to bring forward into the world through that process, and what I can accomplish. And through that process of evolution, it is all about clearing my limiting beliefs, the paradigms that I have lived on. There's the cat. Hi, Michi. And that's the process. And so I leave you with a question again. What am I conforming to? What am I complying to? And what are you ready? What am I ready to say yes? To say no more compliance, no more conformity. I'm going to move forward in love and say yes, and yes, and yes, and yes again. I'll send you lots of love. Bye bye. Hello, I want to quickly drop a message here and let you know about my 30-minute training that it's 3 simple steps to move from impossible to I am possible. In this training, the main thing, the main focus is I'm going to guide you to bring your vision into the world and to start shifting your mindset, literally what you believe is possible and what you believe is not possible about yourself and in your life. Because let me tell you that if your desire is there, it's because it's available to you. And so in this training, you're going to move through the resistance that it's within you and beginning to take that step. And the first step is just really bringing your vision into paper, into down, down from the mental plane into your emotional plane, into your body, and also into your heart. And from there, I will also guide you in connecting with the energy of your vision and allowing that energy to be your guiding star so that you can start making aligned choices that are aligned with the energy of your vision and therefore are nourishing and contributing to the vision, your vision, and the way that you want to live your life and the way you want to show up in the world. And it's going to help you to make those choices. And the last step also that I guide you to is your heart commitment with yourself, because this is going to be so important throughout your process. Because when you say yes to your dreams, when you say yes to the calling of your heart, you're going to be facing challenge, because every time you're going to be stretching that comfort zone within yourself, your evolution. And so you're going to be facing your fears, you're going to be facing challenge, you're going to be facing obstacles. So the heart commitment is continuously saying yes to yourself, saying yes to your dreams, saying yes to the calling of your heart, and saying yes to that which is important to you and the way you want to live your life and the way you want to bring yourself forward into the world. And so you're going to see on the next slide the link for the free training. And once you finish the training, you can also connect with me and continue with my Awaken Your Soul coaching program. It's a one-on-one coaching program where it's a 3 months where we dive in together and I walk with you in this journey of following the calling of your heart and bringing your vision into the world. And we move through it in a way that you're supported, that you're guided, and that you begin to cultivate your internal tools and create the internal shifts within you to really begin to embody and make your vision life, your life. So I send you big love and I see you next time. Bye.